It is time for some creativity, people! That's right! Emily and Herbert hanging out in the studio. Oh yeah. You and me, babe. You and me, babe. There's just nothing else like you. We're ready to go. I'm all by myself. I'm all by myself. And I love it. I'm all by myself. Well, I'm Herbert. Yay! So, when Tim's off work, Emily does not get enough alone time. And people know this about Tim because he's an only child and he needs more alone time than Emily does. Emily does not always get enough alone time. And lately, Emily has not gotten enough alone. And today I'm all alone. I am all alone. I'm all by myself. I'm all alone. And so I get to do whatever I want. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm not doing anything I don't want to do. Nothing. Just what I want to do. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Hey, look at that happy leaf. Got a little movement in the bottom. I may have to put them on stilts. But Herbert says, that's okay. I can do it. And here's the other one. Let's get the house out first. Get the roof out. And then get out the base. Wahoo! Oh, I have the lights turned on. So you can look at those two little pieces of happiness while I turn on all the lights. Okay! All the lights are on. Checking on the babies. Checking on the babies. Aren't they sweet? Such sweet little babies. So got this idea. Herbert got this idea to do, if I could do some rotund fairy houses. Woohoo! Yeah. And see how that works out. So that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Give me some of that good stuff. Good stuff. So, these cups, these little mugs, have been waiting to be trimmed for too long. Ooh, it's a little dry, Herbert. That's gonna have to go in a wet box. Or it's gonna have to have a flat bottom. Flat bottomed girls! Oh, wait, that's not how it goes. Herbert likes to press a button. So here's something that every artist knows. Art is never really finished. It's just abandoned. And I'm gonna have to abandon some of these little babies because I need room in the wet box. But that's a good thing because, you know, if you never move on, you never grow. So, these are going on the drying rack. They're gonna get good and dried out. They've been in the wet box for a while. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love them. I love you. And I love you. Oh. And here is my beautiful girl. Look at this. Look at this. I need to do some other stuff. Okay, so I had a phone call. Back to the fairy houses. So I got all these fairy houses, and in the beginning there were 8 fairy houses. Look at him. Oh my goodness, Herbert loves him so much. And now there's not 8 anymore. There's 7 fairy houses. Let's put him over here. Uh-oh. Tim is not going to be happy with me. I just got brown clay on his perfect boards. Sorry, babe. Very sorry. So, I was hoping to put little containers with these or something, but didn't happen. I must abandon them. 2 more. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little fairy houses. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little fairy houses. 7 little fairy houses. There's only 7. There was supposed to be 8. So we lost 1 fairy house in the building. Not the building, but the building. And in the beginning, I said, I hope we get half. So we still got to get through the drying process without any cracks. And so these will all get little plastic dresses. And then we will get through the drying process without any cracks. And we will get through the bisque firing process. And that should greatly reduce. I mean, at that point, we should have known how many that we are going to actually have. But it can crack in the drying process, and it can crack in the bisque firing process, and then it can do all sorts of things in the glaze firing process. But usually at that point, at the glaze firing point, you end up with some semblance of something that is finished, even if it isn't what you intended for it to look like or something like that. But anyway, so fairy houses. There's something in here. What is that, Herbert? It's a washer. There's a washer. There's a washer wired up in our clay, Herbert. There's a washer in there. I wonder what we took apart that we didn't put together right. Okay, here we go. I am generally not very good at this part. I've thrown it on the hump. Looks good. It's gonna be a very cute. It's gonna be a very cute hairy house. But now I gotta cut it off. I gotta cut it off. So I gotta put the wire in the slot. I did it! I think I did it! Now, let's see if it'll actually come off, because that's the other problem. Let's see if it'll actually come off. Come on, work with me here. Oh, it came off, it came off, it came off. Oh! I pulled it out of round because it was slipping out of my fingers. My fingers were not dry enough, which is a big deal. You gotta have dry enough fingers. Okay, here we go again. Round, rotund. And for one in real time, I have a very squeaky wheel. Yes, I've oiled it. I have oiled the squeaky wheel. I'm not very good at throwing off the hump. I shouldn't say that. I should say I'm still learning to throw off the hump. And rotund fairy houses are helping me with that. So, here we go. Start small, right? Woohoo! Look at that! Good job, Herbert! Good job, Herbert! I'm sticking! That's the worst, when you start to stick, that's the worst. Nice. Little bell shape. Yeah, you look nice. Every now and then, a door-to-door salesman will come up to my garage door that is open and scare me to death. And that concludes Words of Randomness with Emily and Herbert.